Today by viewer request, I'm going to show you how to make GOY, which is a spicy minced shrimp salad. This is like a combination of ceviche and lettuce wraps because of all of the fresh ingredients that go into it. What I like about it is that it's light and refreshing and only takes 15 minutes to make. I'm going to start off by making the roasted rice powder. All you need is a skillet and 2 tablespoons of sweet rice. Keep the temperature at medium heat and keep stirring it so that the rice is evenly toasted. We literally want to toast this until it's burnt, and then we're going to move it into a food processor to grind it up into a powder. So it's been 5 minutes and my rice is turning a golden brown color. Keep mixing this around until it is burnt. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like when it's done. You can go ahead and turn off the heat and then just let it cool. Now that the rice is cooled, we're going to ground it into a powder. I'm going to show you 2 different methods on how to make this. I have a mini food processor, and the traditional way is to use a mortar and pestle. I prefer the food processor because it is a little quicker and it grinds the powder down into a very fine consistency. When you're using the mortar and pestle, you just want to keep pounding this down until it becomes a powder. This is what it's going to look like once it's completed in the mortar and pestle. And now I'm going to show you how to do this in the food processor. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a bowl and combine them all together, and then we can move on to getting the salad put together. We're going to poach our shrimp, and you just want to boil enough water to cover the top of the shrimp. I'm just going to add it to a bowl and then use my nifty water kettle. The shrimp just needs to be poached just until it's losing its translucency. And then I'm just going to go ahead and move it onto my cutting board because we're going to be chopping this up. Now that the shrimp has been poached, we are going to chop this up into small pieces and add it to a bowl. This dish is made to taste. Ultimately, what we want is a good balance between spicy, sour, and savory. I'm going to start with 2 quarters of lime, and then we're going to add the roasted rice powder. I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon, some chili pepper flakes, salt, do about a ½ teaspoon, kaffir lime leaves, galangal, and shallots. One of the ingredients that is commonly used in Laotian cooking is padak, which is a concentrated fermented fish sauce. I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of this. My mom dropped off some gloves, which is nice because every time I'm cooking and using my hands to mix anything up, there's usually chili peppers in the dish, and I am that person that is always poking my eyes with my fingers. So if you have gloves, this is great. Go ahead and taste the shrimp. All of the seasoning needs to be done in this step. You just want to adjust it as you need to. I'm going to add a little bit more roasted rice powder, tad bit more salt, the rest of my shallots, and a little bit more chili flakes. So go ahead and add the long beans, the fresh Thai chili peppers, green onion and cilantro, and a handful of mint leaves, which I've already torn off from the stems. You're pretty much done here, and I'm going to show you how to plate it up. I've lined a plate up with lettuce and cucumbers, and I'm just going to add the salad right onto it.